Hello students, welcome to yet another video lesson by Notebook. Today we will talk all about fun patterns. Raman is a student of class 5. He loves to eat ice cream and wants to have one every day. However, his mother has limited his pocket money to rupees 20 to ensure that he does not eat too many of them. Raman has therefore made a clever solution. He calculated that he can save 5 rupees every day. His favorite ice cream costs 15 rupees. Therefore, Raman saves his money for 2 days and then buys an extra ice cream on the 3rd. As a result, he can eat an extra ice cream after every 2 days. What Raman has done is that he has made a pattern. Every 2 days, he saves money and on the 3rd, eats an extra ice cream. A pattern is considered to be a sequence of repeating things. These things may be numbers, objects, actions, anything. Raman's pattern involved eating an extra ice cream every 3rd day and saving money for the rest. Similarly, these are also examples of patterns. In these cases, the patterns are made up of geometrical shapes in those images. Patterns are everywhere. Look at this arrangement of pots and vases. Even this is a pattern. After every brown vase, we have 2 blue vases. There can also be numeric patterns, where numbers make up the pattern. These are some common examples. But children, not all patterns are repetitions of the same sequence of objects. Some patterns are steadily growing, like a sapling. Growing patterns often look like this, where the quantity or value of each term is greater than its previous by some fixed amount. Patterns are usually hidden in noise. This noise is not what your teacher complains of in your class. Rather, this noise is unnecessary information that is added in order to make it difficult to identify the actual and important terms of the pattern. Here, we can see how additional numbers are behaving as noise in the sequence of numbers, making the pattern difficult to detect. This very thing that makes the patterns difficult to detect can make a pattern quite fun to play with. Let us try an example. Write down a message you want to pass to your friend. Keep some space between the letters. Now, add any letter in each of these spaces and voila! Your message is now not easily readable. You can therefore pass this on to your friend without the risk of anyone else reading it. In this way, we can use patterns to hide information in plain sight. But what if you want to make the message harder to understand? We could use growing patterns here. In the same example, we fill the gaps between the letters with A, B, C, D, and so on. This makes the message very difficult to read unless the reader knows which letters to skip. So, that was a fun and interesting thing to do. Why don't you try making some secret codes and check if your friends understand it or not? The final topic we will discuss today is odd and even number. Look at the following numbers. These are your standard natural numbers, right? Nothing special. But what if I tell you that there are 2 very interesting growing patterns within these? If we separate out the alternate digits, we get 2 separate sets of numbers as 1, 3, 5, 7 9, 11, 13, 15 and 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and so on. These two growing patterns are called odd and even numbers respectively. In other words, the numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 or any number ending with them are called odd numbers. Similarly, the numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 or any number ending with these is considered an even number. Therefore, try to guess what category do these numbers fall under. Remember, look at only the last digit of each number. If the last digit is odd, the number is odd, or else it is even. With this, we come to the end of today's video lesson. We will see you soon with another video on some new topic. Until then, Team Notebook bids you goodbye.